We're live for this unique show. It's basically
Live?
four guys.
Who are
four
these
friends
guys?
including- Yeah,
Do I know any?
who are you?
Oh wait, I know that Bill guy. He's on like every week.
This is the only thing I do on my drone channel is the live stream. I don't actually fly drones, really.
You collect them every once in a while.
Do any
Yeah,
of us really fly
When the
anymore?
wife lets you.
Yeah, but I did manage to not. I don't have the DJI bug anymore. I haven't bought anything new from DJI in a while.
No,
For 2 years. For 2 years almost. For 2 years, I have not bought a new DJI.
DJI I bought was the FPV drone. I haven't
The
bought
potato.
DJIs since then.
The potato.
The potato.
Oh, look, here's Justin saying, "What's up, everybody?" Kira Show was saying the logo on the trailer reminded me of a UFO that abducted me 30 years ago. No anal probing involved. What's up, Justin? Hello, folks. Mike, the Drone Ranger. Well, okay, so somebody take off. Am I supposed to be the one that just starts the rant and then everybody joins in?
Oh, I don't know. What were we ranting? What are we ranting about?
What is everybody's opinion on remote ID, and if or if not, will they comply?
It can suck my dick, and I'm not going to comply.
Remote ID, does that come out of flight controller?
I think Dan needs to have another shirt that says hashtag Sky Pirate.
Controller has remote
Hashtag
ID.
Sky Pirate.
I should get that hashtag Sky Pirate. I like it.
Yes. I think he could sell it on his channel. Hashtag Sky Pirate. He could start a whole new channel. Hashtag Sky Pirate.
Sky Pirate.
I feel like one of those weird like Austin Powers. Hashtag Sky Pirate. No. What was it? What was it? Fuck. With oh god. Fuck
Not
the
you,
guy.
henchmen, arbitrarily turning knobs, making it appear like you're doing something.
You remember what was his name? He was in this short-term memory loss. Yeah, we've gone squirrel completely right off the bat, and nobody's complying with my ID.
Can't remember shit.
That man's playing Pac-Man. Didn't think I'd notice. I noticed.
More like butt pirate. What? Are you trying to start shit with Dan?
That's all right, bro. I told you, man. I'm always big spoon, so no matter what, you're little spoon. So it just works out.
Justin will spoon with you.
I know.
He might even put on some outfit and some boots.
I mean, I'm just saying. How do you think his
talk
car?
dirty like he's Bertha?
How do you think his car is going to get fixed?
Right.
Favors are owed.
Oh. No matter how small those favors are, Justin.
I have spork. Uh-oh.
Oh God.
It's out there. You have to be on the inside to understand.
Mork from Orc.
Yeah.
Spork.
Whoever invented that damn thing anyway?
What's that?
The spork.
I thought it was Hardee's when you got biscuits and gravy.
I thought we had this discussion one night. So if somebody called it a spork, and I was like, wouldn't it technically, because it's a fork, it starts off a fork and turns into a spoon. So wouldn't it be a fapoon?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, now he wants me in on the foreplay too, man. Justin's getting all worked up early tonight. Are you drinking again, Justin?
We're gonna guess. It's like
how friendly you get when you drink.
It's gonna be like Family Feud. Survey says, how many beers have you had?
0. But we'll start
He only drinks on days ending in a Y.
Like today.
Ed, how many more teeth of yours are going to go on vacation before you stream again? I must know.
How many
Ed.
of my teeth?
Teeth. Every time I see you're missing a few more, bro. I'm coming over there and we're going to glue some in there, buddy.
I'm telling you, I'm gumming it already.
What are you gumming?
I need to get some of those like vampire teeth.
I'm gonna
What
tell
are
you
you gumming that's knocking out your teeth? That's what I'm curious.
Yeah. Who are you inviting over, bro? Who's being rough with you, man? I thought I told you about this truck stop stuff. This lot lizard stuff's got to stop.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta quit shopping for them hookers.
You got lot lizard stuff. Okay.
Must be that new paycheck he gets monthly or something with the disability. He's like, hey, gotta cut back on that.
He's got a list of people he can afford that month on his wall. Nasty Nate, Bubba, so on and so forth. Each one's got a different wage.
Walmart.
I'm trying to catch up here. I'm just trying to catch up, Ed.
It's all right. We like to fuck with Ed.
You know, I can go anywhere and get this kind of abuse.
I know.
Yeah, we try to get you there all the time, but you like half the time you don't listen to the damn chat.
You see, Bill, what happened was two grown meets ago, we picked up Ed. Well, no, to be more specific, Mike picked up Ed, and we go Ed and Mike meet me at the rest area to sleep for the night after we had a beer.
For the night,
for the night,
few hours.
Parking lot. Yes, yeah, we got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. Well, Ed, I don't think slept much. I don't know what was going on with Ed, but he didn't sleep much. But when we got up, Ed was already up, and he was leaning against the trucker wall stop, and so we were wondering what Ed had been doing all night at the truck stop, and hence the lot lizard story was born, and Ed is down a few more teeth.
Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know how to respond to that one.
And then he took off with Carlos and spooned for the rest of the week.
Yes, and then he spooned with Carlos for the rest of the week. Yeah.
I thought I heard Carlos on Mitch's stream the other night.
Carlos was on Mitch's stream the other night, and he was on Jackrabbit's stream this morning.
Okay, but Mitch is kind of like
the sky.
Mitch has found his new niche. You know, Mitch has found his new niche.
Carnivore?
Yes, with the carnivore. Oh my God.
Well,
who said her name?
He's found a following anyway.
Who said her name?
Bertha Johnson. I heard my name.
Whoa, check it out! We said his name and he's here.
Look at that. Speak of the devil.
Wow.
Mitch deleted my comment.
A what?
Mitch deleted my comment.
I don't know.
I even got a whole. I got a slight apology. Mitch was like, dur, 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 dur. I don't think he knew it was me that put the comment because I changed the name. That's the whole thing. I don't think he knew it was me.
Which time did you change the name? Oh,
yeah, no, it was still. I fixed shit, but I had put a whole thing, and I was like, you got some valid points. You got this, you got that. However, some of this, some of that, and then I wrote an essay. In essence, Mitch removed it. I'm a little heartbroken, Mitch. It was a lot of good info in there.
He said he didn't know it was you, Dan.
I know. Well, now you know I fix shit.
Yes, that's Dan now. I fix sheet.
Well, I just thought because Mitch has found his niche. Is what I know it's niche, but I thought Mitch has found his niche. I thought it was cool enough.
It's niche.
So I just figured it sounded cooler that way. But yeah, I was reading. I've because of my issues, I can't do that diet. You know, I can't let my body does not like fat in any way.
Yeah, because of issues, I found I can't do the remote ID either. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
bad for my health.
You're gonna tell me every time I build a new drone, I got to pay another $5 to fucking fly it?
My biggest thing is what
it's like telling me I got to pay to fucking flash my ESCs again.
Well, the thing I'm pissed off about is all the people that are trying to capitalize on it that are claiming to be friends of the community. Ooh. And I'm like, just don't, man. Stop saying it. Because our bitch from the beginning was we don't have any safety. It's the safety thing. We don't need people knowing where the fuck we are, when we're doing it, how we're doing it, what kind of gear we got. We don't need people knowing all that shit. And then and all I'm hearing about is all these people are like, I'm here for you. But I'm like, that's the whole point. We were all bitching about safety, and not a fucking one of you has done shit to rectify that.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
In the meantime, send me $10.99 a month
in the numbers to make sure that they can say, "Oh yeah, we had somebody here from FPV."
Yeah, really.
Did you?
I flew FPV twice.
That's like hiring the black guy, right? Just so that they can qualify for their equal opportunity. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's how it's always been.
That's what this is. Go for
it,
man.
Bill, did you get the nefarious helicopter drone flight I posted?
Yeah, but I didn't understand what was going on behind it while you told me. Because to me,
I said it was nefarious.
Right, yeah.
Oh, well, because of course they're flying for the government. So when things like that happen, it's acceptable. They weren't nefarious in any way. So when a drone pilot's out being safe, no matter what we're doing, we're apparently nefarious characters up to no good.
Yeah.
And we're not crashing into people's apartment complexes and killing them with real helicopters. But hey, yeah, it's a real helicopter. So it's cool if a real helicopter does it, but oh man.
Yeah, like if our drone had hit that roof, it would have smashed into a million pieces and not jack shit.
But somebody would have had a field that drone.
Meanwhile, the USA is using real drones to bomb Russia right now. You know what I mean? Oh, we won't do that. Yeah, okay, but they're not going to worry about those drones. They're not going to remote ID those, are they? Those are war drones. They don't have ID. But yeah,
okay. Goodbye.
Jim, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, how about China's going to take away all the different stuff? China's getting ready to stop production, mass production of parts and stuff, FPV.
I knew that was going to happen. I told you that was going to happen.
They're going to stop all the exporting out of China for it.
Yeah, and I bet it's the government though that is forcing that on them.
Bardwell was doing a talk on that yesterday on his news and whatnot.
So my whole thing with that was it doesn't matter at this point because we already have a bunch of their tech over here. So for us to reman those PCB boards, and
it's going to take some time though.
It'll take a little bit of time, but we'll get it figured out. I mean, it's not like it's going to stop us if that's what they're trying to do. It won't stop us.
Right.
So here's that whack code I was telling y'all about. Here's the deal. The use of drones and model aircraft is prohibited in areas where there is reasonable expectation of privacy in accordance with acceptable social norms. These areas include, but are not limited to, restrooms, locker rooms, and around residential buildings or facilities, individual residential rooms, changing or dressing rooms, health treatment rooms, campus daycare facilities, university offices, and work areas. Drones and model aircraft may not be used to monitor and record institutional or personal information, which may be found, for example, on computer or electronic displays. But the whole point is what fucks everything up is that very beginning when it says the use of drones anywhere that there's a reasonable accordance of expected by social norms. So basically it's saying whatever the cop deems are his social norms.
Yeah, it's broad.
Also, in the last statement, doesn't that also cut them out from being able to use drones to monitor for fucking police?
Oh no, they're government. They're a government official.
Drones and model aircraft are not to be used to monitor and record institutional or personal information. Institutional information. They're recording it and leaving it out there, computer or other. So they're putting themselves out there where they won't be able to use the drone to monitor anything. Police activity.
Here's the irony of this. The PDF file is called whack. They already knew this was a whack bill to drop on everybody, bro.
It's only state legislature. It's
it is Washington there,
law.
Just
a memorandum.
Hey, look at the whack bill. 172.
Whack.
It's
whack. It's totally whack. But yeah, the thing about this one's saying, and it tells you, and then it kind of says in and around residential buildings. So basically, I can't fly in my backyard if I have a neighbor.
Right. If you got a neighbor that decides that their privacy is being interrupted, then you can't fly your drone. Right?
Now, ask me how much Peter Pan cares.
How much does Peter Pan care?
Yeah, okay.
Somebody hits me in the Peter with a pan, you'll fly too.
Wait a minute. Oh, Marcel sent me a message. Let me see. Hang on. Yeah. Is that cool if Marcel wants to come in? Y'all mind? Y'all don't mind? Yeah, hang on.
Better have interesting, cool shit.
Marcel's going to come in and complain about all of us not going to a show. I was there for part of the show.
Dude, I'm only 65 miles away, but it's really hard for me to get up there.
I'm readjusting. Bill hit me up a week ago for this one. He's been bugging me all week to make sure I came.
Yeah, hang on.
Justin, you'd like it if I use a suction cup dildo. But that's what he said. Good thing it wasn't Dan's norm. We would all have suction cup dildos.
Oh, okay. Did you say that in the chat? Oh, yeah. Hey, here we go. What are you doing? Oh, Brad, y'all need to understand. This is a little different tonight.
It's not really a show.
Yeah, no.
This is
we are
the stream.
We are the anomaly. We're the ones that are going to talk a lot of shit tonight. A lot of shit.
And in case you've already missed the first 15 minutes of the show, a lot of shit's already been talked.
And I'm not apologizing for shit. So
right. Does that work with the BS module? I'm wondering.
Does what work with the BS module?
The remote ID modules and whatnot. Does it work with the BS modules? That's what off access was wondering.
Oh, I gave him the link. I did send him.
We need to rid BS.
You have the link, Marcel.
You just have to use the hat code to get past the BS module.
Dude, there's so much irony in all
You know what I mean? DJI puts out a product. All you got to do is use the hack, and you don't have to worry about DJI anymore.
You don't
Send
have
it
to
off
worry about the BS.
to Accelerated Heights. He'll fix you right up, dude.
There you go.
Oh,
Send it to Mike.
Mark, I know you
Oh,
haven't
Pete.
been following drone therapy that long, but
Lately,
Dan down here, he actually we started the show together. So yeah, Dan's been around for a long time.
Yo.
We just haven't done one of these in a
Yo.
while.
FPV, your world.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, bro?
You guys haven't been there Tuesday nights? That's off access's show, FPV, your world.
Is your
Yeah, he doesn't
mustache
have
still leaving your face and fighting crime at night, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That
Definitely.
would be a great show, man.
Definitely.
That would be an awesome cartoon.
Yeah, let me know who's
Since he
going
hasn't had to do a bunch of shaving and stuff for the movies and stuff like that, and all the changes and stuff like that, it's been growing out pretty strong.
Yeah. The only thing I grow, man, everything else is falling out and losing all
He's
my
gonna
hair.
be
and everything,
hooked.
Oh, I know. That's why we're at.
He's gonna be hooked the next time around.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, God.
That would be cool as fuck, man. You deserve something better than just being a background character. Because you've busted your
Thank
ass
you.
for a long
I appreciate
time.
it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're
Still
as
is.
popular as the radio guy.
Radio guy.
Yeah, you know, the one Robin Williams finds before every movie and brings him into every single movie's in, like the old man radio guy. Dude, Google it. Watch. Look up Robin Williams radio guy.
I think
Everybody
you
Google
told me
it.
about this
Post
one
the
time.
link.
I think you remember. I think I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
another
so
background actor, right?
Every single
Yeah.
movie. He's just a homeless dude that walks around with a radio all day. And Robin Williams makes sure that before they shoot a movie, if it's in his city, he has the guys go out and find him and
That's
then bring
funny.
him in and he gives
Been
him a role
over
in his movie.
150 movies.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
done with film
Robin
industry right now. There's
Williams
too many
was
strikes
dead.
going on.
Robin Williams
Oh, yeah.
is dead.
Oh, yeah.
The guy's out of work now.
Definitely.
Robin Williams has left the building, Ed.
All right.
I was thinking he had.
You would be
Every
correct,
time-
sir.
Talking like it was a current event or something.
Hey, what's
No,
up,
we're
Herbie?
talking
Yeah,
like
quite a long
2014
walk,
and
man.
back.
Well, see, the thing about it is I don't fly FPV, so I have no choice but to comply.
No.
If I fly.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not
How
true.
am I not? How am I going to turn it off from my DJI drone?
You're going to send it to
Oh,
Mike from Accelerated Heights and let him rework the thing.
Exactly. You just got to use the hack. Yep. Boot mode.
Oh, we got Herman in the chat.
Yeah, Herman was here, and then Jim.
Yeah,
was
that's
saying,
going to be
hey,
about the way to do it. I don't
And
know.
look, Mike's getting a lot of business right now. I'm going to be honest with you. He's getting a lot of business, bro. He's making a killing over there doing it. So I think at this point, he's really just kind of stuck a fork in YouTube and just uses his
He's
channel
making a killing because he's doing all
get-
them bigger drones.
to get people to send him the big
Inspired.
boy toys to
Yeah.
redo them.
Yep.
So he found the money. Yes, sir.
I never was about the money. That's why I just like hanging out and doing shit like this.
Hey, I
Exactly.
still hang out and do shit like this, but I do like the money. But at the same time, I built my own empire and I run it how I see fit. But that means I talk shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what you're expecting when you walk into what I do.
Yeah, but you
I'm
have
not-
been eating a lot better though.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
did you see what I made tonight? Oh, did I send it to you?
No, I don't think you sent us a video
Oh
today.
man,
Did you?
I'll send it to you. Hold on, I just finished it. That's what I was plowing through right before I got on here. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
She
Hold on.
made like.
He did the shrimp salad for the hurricane thing.
That was pretty
Oh
good. by the way.
yeah,
Hold
those
on.
are- I like doing this kind
There
too.
you go. There you go. Up there. I sent you the. It's in your Facebook.
All right. Ooh, getting the full. Wait a minute. Should we share this with everybody? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Whatever.
share it. Share it. It'll be fun.
It's a cooking string.
Well, it's one
Touching
of them
on
fucking
bacon. You can
things.
critique it if you'd like, people.
It's one of
You
them
don't have to
things.
like it.
Is it gonna go? Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, is it working? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, buddy. Boom.
Mm.
Look at all that.
Oh, come on, man. I'm going to be
Yeah.
hungry now.
Now wait for it. Wait for it. Where's
Baby.
the shrimpies? Got the
Let's
shrimpies on the
go.
Barbie too.
It's open
the
the
next
gas
one?
for him.
Oh!
Saucing down again.
Ice for him in there or something.
Quick little saucing. Oh,
Beauty.
oh.
Beauty.
Oh, buddy.
Delicious.
Oh, buddy.
Do you make
Is
your
that the
own
classic?
vanilla?
Is that the
Just a
classic
little
you got
bit
there?
more. There we go. What's that? The classic? Ooh.
Classic
They're about to be
charbroil or
done.
whatever.
They're tiny. Oh, I don't know what that thing is.
Oh, no,
man. That's a
Brinkman.
Brinkman,
Okay.
yeah. All right, boys. We're going in for the first flip. Here we go.
That's the
Those
one you
shrimps
just
are
gave us.
looking good. Getting a lot of heat real quick. We're going to be taking those off here any second. We're going to let both sides cook up good. That side's coming out great.
What is this
Let's
northern
flip these
accent?
over.
coming
Yeah,
from,
yeah.
man?
I'm doing the Boston. The Boston. That time. Here we go. Boston accent. Boom.
Oh.
Look at all that sex. You play the other one because that was the finished product.
Yeah, no, I'm
Baby.
just trying to make Ed hungry.
Baby. Let's go.
Hurting Ed now.
So you don't have any lava rocks in that grill. What the
No
heck?
lava rocks, baby.
Ooh.
I like to let it drip. Good stuff.
Well, she had like something panko crusted or something.
So she had the panko crusted chicken, and I think it had stuffed with cheese and ham and pepperoni, and then spinach on the bottom with more cheese. And
so a vamped up cordon bleu.
dude, it was
cool.
it was like Italian style something. It was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I had a big T-bone steak.
Porterhouse rock.
And now I'm drooling.
Sorry, bro.
How many people have we made hungry so far?
When people are over here, I cook for them. I can't say I don't cook. I throw events, bro. Nobody ever comes.
Oh.
Dan sucks, apparently. Nobody comes to my events. You don't want to eat good. That's your problem.
No, I
hosting
saw
in
you
Canada.
cooking down in Florida.
I did. I had the day we had the beach off. Yeah,
Breakfast and everything.
Yeah, that's right. Like we did make
The
steaks in the
breakfast and
parking lot
everything.
with Carlos. Yeah, remember? We
Bacon
made
and
the
eggs and everything. Yeah.
steak. Yep. I was cooking bacon and eggs at the drum. Everybody huddled around my little pan trying to get a piece of bacon. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of here, vultures. What's going on?
Yeah, we got to eat first. Then you can have a nibble.
All right, hang on. Because they're gonna.
Not you are. You can have
What's
your
up,
McDonald's.
Phantom Flight? What's going on, Herman?
Hang on, let me get back over here. Y'all want to share videos? Then fine. He just gave me a link to share.
I don't want to share shit.
Oh, okay, but Marcel does, so I'm gonna put this.
Oh, Marcel, what are we looking at here? A little FPV lag. Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, this is a big event that I got invited to go and fly my drone at. It's pretty insane.
That's a quick way to ruin some brushless motors, bro. All that dirt and stuff in them.
I didn't ruin them at all. It still survived.
Really?
Yeah, it just got really muddy. Yeah, it actually lasted quite a bit. Shout out to Gang Mutiny. This is the Mutiny frame. Yeah, I got really close, really dirty, really muddy. I think every other flight I was wiping mud off the GoPro and off my FPV lens. It was hard to see sometimes. But
so what's the deal? Why has everybody stopped using stabilization, dude? It kills me without having stabilization. It's not. I hate the footage. Why? Why did everybody stop using stabilization?
I don't know. I didn't use stabilization on this, but I didn't notice it really. But I mean, you could do a lot more stabilization with this, but I felt it wasn't kind of the thing for it.
I can't stand herky jerky, bro. It drives me crazy. That's why I don't. That's the whole thing. I don't S-bang or do any of that stuff. I can't stand that type of flying.
True. Yeah.
Oh, look! Caleb's agreeing.
For who?
He was like, "Why did you not?" He's the guy the other guy on the show that I fly with here locally, Dan.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see that now. Yeah, ever since the Air 3 air units came out, everybody stopped using stabilization, and all of a sudden it's just like, it looks like analog footage to me when you don't stabilize it. It's just like...
I see your point.
Cool video, though. Is that what
Wait,
you were
wait,
recording
yeah.
with? Oh, you said the GoPro, just no stabilization active.
Yeah. That's basic. Like, dude, gyroflow.
wait.
You could.
I
run
use
some
gyroflow on
I
other
guess,
stuff, but
The only downside of that is you got to really crop the crap out of it.
maybe part 2 will have some gyroflow in it then. I
Yeah,
don't really notice
everybody's
until you
flying
guys
at this
mention it
weekend
now.
looks like this.
To be honest, everybody who's watching it never mentioned it. That makes a good point.
He said gyroflow is free. Yeah, no, I mean it is. It is, and GoPro I believe does have gyro data. I've never used it because the stabilization is good enough, but I believe it does complement gyro data. Am I wrong about that?
Okay, I actually like the
Like-
video. I do.
No, it's good, bro. It's a good video. I just
The last clip is pretty badass. I get right beside this Jeep and like the mud takes out the entire drone. It's pretty badass. But yeah, next I've got like 2 more versions I got to do of this weekend that I captured. Lots of footage, so I'll probably.
So,
do
what
some
truth is there to this
gyro
rumor
photo
about the
and-
parts not coming in? Sorry, Marcel.
No worries.
Like China cutting off parts. Is there any truth to that rumor?
That's what I was hearing from Bardwell's show. Giving
Yeah, I've heard it 2 or 3
we're
places
talking
now.
about it on the thing today.
Like
So
any
they're
day
saying
now.
it's
There's
not confirmed exactly, but it's
it was
supposed
like
to
the
happen
15th
like
of
in the
September or
next
something.
few days.
Yeah, like the 15th of
September
September or
1st.
something. Oh, September 1st. Damn.
Yeah, they're talking like the
2
next
days.
few days.
just
Bardwell's show was talking yesterday.
Just
Oh, here we
I
go.
did fly the Spry Plus and the
Oh,
Hurricane when it
Ah,
came to it.
nice.
That was nice.
That was part of their discussion, though, is if that's true, that these parts are going to get stopped from China, how come all these companies haven't said anything to all their people or whatever? That,
Well, because they don't want to start all of a sudden immediately losing business from everybody just walking away from the hobby.
All right.
That's like an employer telling their employees that at the end of the week they're going to be jobless.
that'll
What do you
work.
think 90% of the employees are
you
going to do?
ain't doing shit the rest of the week, are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
In principle,
Well, I think I need a day off.
right. All of a sudden, I don't care because I got to go find a new job, and if I'm here, I can't find one there.
I'm in an interview.
You know?
Hell yeah.
Could be.
Oh, this is cool. I like this.
We're flying here this weekend. This is where we're flying. We're going to flying this weekend.
Now this looks like we got some active stable.
No mud, just dry dirt is good.
I'm saying, but it looks like we have stabilization active.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. 100%.
Oh yeah, this looks nice and smooth and cinematic. I'm feeling this. Hell yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't have the wonky horizon just dipping off to the left and the right really fast. I have OCD, so it drives me crazy when I see it happen
Well,
too
you shoot with a
quickly.
bigger
I don't
frame
mind if it
anyway,
happens
that way you
slow
got more room to
pace.
work with. So you can use
You were
stabilization.
definitely a video snob, Dan.
No, it hurts. I can't. I like
For a
to
guy
watch.
that he edits from his phone. How can he be a video snob?
Because he's really good at it. I don't know.
That was a good run. to
Well,
do that.
Look, man, it took
That was a good run.
3,000 videos edited
Yeah,
on my
totally
phone
right.
to get good doing it, bro. So
Totally. The eye's there for sure. I'll take your advice and do the next video like that. See how it turns out.
I mean, hey, do what you want, man. You're flying. I just
No.
I noticed that a lot of
Yeah,
people
I see it now that you say it. So
didn't watch a lot of my content if I wasn't flying stabilized. Like they found it to be really herky jerky. And
Mhm.
if you're uploading, I mean, you want your audience to have an enjoyable experience. Like
Get
that's
rid
the
of
whole.
wash
You know what I
and
mean?
everything else.
totally.
So
But then again, Dan has created his own empire and really doesn't give a shit.
Exactly.
No, I mean that's how he's become a success. That's the whole point. If you just do your shit the way you want,
yeah,
say,
do it.
"Fuck it."
Fuck it. Who cares? Fuck it. Do it.
Stand your ground.
Who cares? I'm mad about what somebody else thinks across the internet. Fuck. God, could you imagine if we walked through life, how sad that would be if we just sat there and let intrusive thoughts of other people like invade our head all day, bro? Like, I can't believe fucking Johnny McDickerson on fucking YouTube said this shit about me. The fuck? You know?
It's fucking YouTube, man.
fucking-
It's a place we come to play and hang out, man.
Who the fuck
Uh,
Said I
cares?
didn't fly with stable mode, man. What a fucking dick.
Yeah, what a
Whoa, man. Whoa, man.
Wait a minute. Did you see what Caleb said? He's like Dan. He's a 100% video snob as well.
I just feel like there is a really decent, presentable way to do it, and if you can do it, I think you should do it. I do have a lot of friends that are diehard, do not fly with stabilization, but they're also extremely smooth on the sticks, right? And if you can be really smooth on the sticks, then sometimes you don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Fly kiss. All I can say to that, fly kiss.
Yeah, so I did fly kiss. Listen, I flew that kiss pack, bro, and that was sick. That was very, very smooth. Kiss is incredible for smooth flying.
Nice.
No
That's an
doubt
old
about it.
beat drone with beat up props and everything.
Dude, it was a wreck of a drone, and it still just flew like a top, dude. That was a good experience. Mike was just like, just go for it, bro. I was like, okay.
Is it time to bash DJI yet?
Hell yeah.
Everybody going and buying the Air 3 because of all the hype and bullshit.
Wait, you
It's
mean
always
people
hype.
haven't thrown their DJI drones in the trash yet?
Apparently not. I haven't thrown any of mine in the trash yet.
8 years of me telling you to chuck them in the trash, just stop making the investment. You haven't listened yet?
I stopped 2 years ago. I did stop 2 years ago.
They pushed
But I'm
out
not
3
throwing it
sets
in
of
the trash
goggles
yet.
in a 2-year time period. They haven't fixed the updates on the second set of goggles. They quit trying to update the first set of goggles altogether. The third set of goggles has issues with things going on and back and forth between different modes and everything. And they're still just pushing away, people.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. How many times have you guys rode the hype train, been like, DJI should do this, DJI should do that? Out of all the times that every single release has ever come out, has DJI ever been like, we should listen to them because they know what they're talking about? They fly this stuff. Ever has that happened? Or have they just given you what they want and you've accepted it?
I don't know. They gave us the Micro Four Thirds. And then,
How many people-
then they crawled back in
They
the
gave
hole.
us the Mini 3.
And then they crawled back in the hole, like you said, with the Mini 3. They started getting smaller and smaller. So they'll buy it. They'll buy it. All we have to tell them is it's better. Well, just tell them it's better.
Smaller and cheaper and the same thing.
I'm
So
like, the
give
Air
us
fucking 3
Mini
doesn't compare to
Get
a
away.
one-inch sensor on the Air 2S.
But to get them, we'll make it not compatible with these other 2 devices that we've put out, so they have to upgrade.
Yeah.
Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And guess and none of the batteries will
radio.
work this
That's
time
it. We'll
either.
build a new radio.
If you go back and look who invented the word proprietary, it was probably DJI.
Oh my gosh.
What's Andrew
Up
say-
in
what's
the
Andrew
Chinese
saying?
dictionary.
We'll crawl out of a hole. No, I really expect them to come out with a new Mavic. I do. And it's going to be really, and it depends on what they put on it. It will be really difficult for me to resist.
I think they're
Because
just
I knew
waiting
I have
on
that
remote
tendency.
ID stuff. See what's really
That's the
gonna
thing I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. What exactly we're supposed to do to comply with remote ID. I guess as a simple recreational pilot, it's just not that big a deal as long as you broadcast and you follow your T's and trust and dot your I's and cross your T's and all that shit. And speak politely to the officer when he tells you to bend over. All that that you're okay. But apparently, if you're a 107 pilot, it's much more difficult because you have to like maintain all your shit. But
jumping through hoops.
So Caleb Ribibo, how do you pronounce that, bro?
Calerbo.
Yeah, Calerbo gets it. He understands this guy right here. He gets it fully.
Yep. And their competition's falling away.
So the more you guys continue to put DJI on a pedestal, the less competition will be created for them because nobody will even try. It's pointless. There's no point if you're going to keep hype training this company to the top and keep them at the top of the mountain.
Oh, a cell overcharged.
No, it's the 3D printer.
Inactivity.
Oh yeah.
Mike with the inactivity alert. Inactivity alert.
Good old 3D printer.
Please arm your drone. Inactivity alert.
Wait a minute. What? Apparently, Apple don't allow their devices to receive data sent by Wi-Fi, so any Karen with an Apple phone won't be able to use the remote ID.
Remote ID.
That would be the only time I would give Apple credit if they did that for us. I would suck Apple dick for a month and cup the balls.
And then DJI is going to take the Android app use away and make everybody
Just so they don't have
so they don't have to worry about the remote ID compatibility.
Oh, they're nice and soft too.
Take all go to Apple. We'll buy into Apple and start producing some of their stuff too.
How is
DJI
it down there at
Apple.
iFixit? Well, I'm on here streaming. We have power, and I think, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that Idelia blew my neighbor's chair over in their backyard.
Wow.
It was devastating.
But I
My grandmother 3 blocks
don't
over
think he got his
cried.
feet wet though. I don't think his feet got wet the entire time.
Hilarious.
Word
The
on
chair
the
fell
street
over, and
is-
it was like the old Indian commercial. Remember? It was and there was a granny sitting. The chair blew over, and there was a granny 3 blocks over, and one single tear came down her face.
No, we got a couple sticks down, bro, but it never really hit us hard at
Because
all.
the poor wet dog goes running down the road.
Just had a lot of water with
Loose.
it. Wait a minute. DJI says,
Where do you want me to put this? Exactly. You're gonna buy it regardless because Hike Train got you.
Well, that's what like the last couple of drones that they threw at us. The Avata looked neat to me, but it was a gimmick drone. You know, I just didn't like people pointed out to me. You could probably buy 2 drones that would fly like the Avata.
It was
With the
because they
money that
flopped
you
with
spend
the potato.
on the Avata.
That's why they
Yeah.
did the Avata. They flopped with the potato.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Mark.
And they're talking about coming out with another one. I can't
Yeah,
believe it.
new
I mean,
FPV drone.
they're going to create
A mini
another
FPV.
FPV drone. They will. It's bound to happen because obviously the potato didn't fare so well. It did good at first, and everybody talked it up, but the Avata was good enough that it got enough people interested into FPV, which means they will create another DJI FPV drone. I guarantee
It was
They-
easier than the DJI FPV.
right, and it
for a
won't
lot
be
of
nearly
people.
as there'll be nearly
And
as
with the wand,
heavy. There'll be
Somebody
a
people
lot of
put down the
characteristics.
wand with it, you know what I mean?
Most likely changeable arms because that was the biggest bitch move they ever
So you
did.
think
was-
that'll be a full-blown
plastic.
FPV drone, not
I think
not a
they
cinematic
will-
drone.
I think they will make another FPV drone that is not designed for cinematic stuff. Yes, I believe it'll.
Smaller,
No, let me rephrase that because DJI is a cinematic company. They don't really make products designed for freestyle any
Yeah,
shit,
they're in the camera drones.
right? But they will make it way more agile than something like the Avata, right? It's going to be a lot more potent, just like the original FPV drone. But I have a feeling the form factor is going to change. They're going to alter the frame so that it has replaceable arms that are easier to access. I mean, dude, the biggest complaints on that thing were how fragile the arms were. Like, just a simple crash and they just blew into pieces. It was like,
Well,
so,
from not being able to fix it to having a bunch of parts to be able to fix it available from DJI, like frame, this, that, or the other thing.
I
But
had,
good.
had a line for this one though. He said, "I almost
There's
got
no
hit by
building.
lightning yesterday," and I was like, "But Caleb, you're so grounded."
oh,
That's why lightning like ground.
Right? It was drawn to him. It was trying to find a place to put itself.
But I
But
didn't
no,
even know we
there's-
had lightning yesterday. Maybe it was on the island. He's over on the island away from me.
Ham, what are you doing?
Oh, wait a minute. Got to do my product plug.
Fuji.
Fiji.
Damn, things
Fiji
going
was.
crazy over there, huh, Dan?
The funny thing is, if you read the back of the bottle, where does it say that it's? Watch, this is great.
The distinctive taste of Fiji water is years in the making. That's how long and it takes for tropical rainfall to filter through ancient volcanic rock and naturally acquire the silica that gives Fiji its signature soft, smooth taste. Sourced
Bottled.
from sustainable underground aquifer, it's untouched by man until you unscrew the cap.
Bottled where?
Untouched by man until you unscrewed the cap. How'd they get it from where to where?
Wait for it.
I'm trying. It says right here, bottled by Natural Waters in Yakawera, Fiji. Literally, right here.
No, bro, they
No,
must have
seriously.
changed it. Then they must have
Seriously, it
changed it.
says Fiji right here.
It
Fiji,
used to
Fiji.
say bottled in like California. It was like the weirdest thing ever.
No,
And how do they
maybe
know it's
just
not
changed.
touched by man? There's probably some dude on the top of the Fiji mountain just urinating in the river, like,
Yeah.
There's
my
your
man,
Great.
ass, bro.
Except
Untouched
he's
by man
speaking in a
until I
different
open the
dialect.
cap. I wonder how many other animals have pissed in it, right?
Exactly.
A snake
gonna put-
running around. You know, snakes are Pretty
Oh,
nasty,
yeah.
dirty fucking
That's
animal. How many of
tonight,
those
ain't it?
swam in that
We
water?
got that super moon tonight, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
super blue moon. Super blue
Well,
moon.
but it's just a blue moon happens when there's 2 full moons in the same month.
Okay, but a super moon and a blue moon at the same time only happens every 20 years or so. The next one isn't going to be until September of 37, they're estimating.
Yep, yep. So it's
So
gonna be
this
like
is your
super
last
huge.
chance possibly to see a super blue moon.
Yep.
Marcel, I'm giving you the option to leave before I start this next conversation.
Oh God.
You have an opportunity to bail.
I think I might need to get some ice in the drink.
Well, everybody's
We're gonna
they're all
because
watching.
we're gonna cover some backstabbing and some things that I think this community really needs to hear.
All right, here we go.
Marcel, I know that you're neutral ground, and I don't want to put you in the middle of the potential destructive conversation. So it's up to you, man.
Dude, I'm just here to chill, man. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're even.
It's not coming out of my mouth that I'm not saying anything. I'm
Okay.
just here to enjoy.
Everybody
the
has an opinion.
We're going to touch on a lot of stuff today. So.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, where'd Mike go?
You would
He knew you were taking off. He's like, wait, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you guys before we get started here. What do you think about streaming over the top of other people, but doing it in a manner that is how do I say this? Doing it like you accept somebody into your group, right? You accept somebody into what you're doing, right? And you surround yourself with them and you introduce them to the people, whether they live in this country or they don't, whatever, right?
Yeah,
You accept these people into your realm of things and you get them talking and communicating. And then they do something a little on the interesting side. They decide to start formatting a show and then release this show over the top of a show that you're currently doing. And not only that, they then represent themselves in the same groups that you added them to steal potential viewership from you and advertise themselves in the same groups that you put them in. Now,
You mean like you streaming over Ken Heron?
yeah, but everybody knows
But
that
if you had to be part of a show in order to make it that way first, though, right? If you
Right.
were part of the show and then did a stream over Ken Heron, I get you.
Right. So if I invited Ken into the things that I'm doing, right, which would never happen in any realistic realm ever, but if I did, right, I would have
opportunistic is the word.
Right. There. I would have expectations that I would not set a stream up over the top of Ken. And Ken would do his best not to set up over the top of me for 2 reasons. Number one, I would find that very disrespectful. And number two, I think that you are losing viewership by doing that. We all know that live views count for more views than regular views of somebody rewatching something, right? So if you can, why divide a community to split them and then have semi-rewatch when you can just set yours at a different time and set yours at a different time, and then the community at large coexist with each other as opposed to fighting each other.
Yeah,
right?
and then you could feed each other. Yeah, I get
exactly. That. So you're helping them, they're helping you. You're growing as a community, as opposed to me doing something like streaming over Ken because I can, right? I do that because I just don't care, right? And I'm not friends with the guy, so it doesn't matter.
It's different when somebody looks at you and says, "I'm your pal,"
I'm
and
your
then,
pal.
"Oh, by the way, my show's the same time as yours. Fuck you.
We're buddies, but fuck you. I'm going to stream over the top of you.
I want to be a YouTube star." Yeah, but I don't know what we can do about that now. Because that's what happened with me. He ended up leaving the show because he felt like I was supposed to apologize for it. I'm like, dude, no, all these people were intermingled and intertwined, and I just, and then there was, so now it's just they've complied with each other, and the little guy is like, I feel so sad now because he's just like, oh, we're on at the same time, yay, and I don't know, he had them like guests today, and he got a few more views because they were bouncing back and forth, but his watch time shot through the floor.
Right.
He got like a third of the watch time that he normally gets when he does his own fucking show. And like I said, what sucks about it is like what Dan was pointing out. It would have been a simple thing to maybe kind of overlap or do 30 minutes before, 30 minutes later, and then they could have, or maybe even an hour later, and they could have fed each other. They could have led into each other, kind of like what Lloyd does for Drone Nation. Everybody got pissed off at me because I felt that it was wrong. Like the people know each other. It was different if, like Dan was saying, he's not even friends with Ken Herron. These people all know each other, and it just kind of sucked. Right. And that was my opinion of it. It hurt my feelings, I guess you would say. I got all sensible. Okay.
The other side of that is they knew that they were streaming over the top of the person. So it wasn't like, oh gosh, sorry, I didn't know. Like, no, you knew, you were well aware of the situation.
When I started my stream, I was FPV Noob Crew. We did Wednesday nights. And I started mine because Wednesday nights, they didn't want to have a big panel and this and that. We thought it would be cool to have a hangout type thing. So me and Plummet decided, okay, we'll do the next night, a Thursday night. So it's not the same night. You know what I mean? It would have been like us saying, well, let's just do it Wednesday night and we'll stream our own instead of them. You know what I mean? And we didn't do it on a Wednesday night because we didn't want to have it in a time slot that they might be using.
You're creating competition
because we were part of their show already.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It just, like Dan was saying, it's more about competition than community.
Right. Mm-hmm. You've created competition instead of community. That's what you've done. Right. And it's silly because you could all get along.
And everybody can bounce off each other.
Like friends living together, though, it never works out because of the same type of thing. It becomes, who's pays for this or that, or who's in charge, or you know what I mean? You can't agree on things, and you end up becoming non-friends at the end.
Mm-hmm. So we have witnessed that over the years, but a lot of that ends up being because somebody gains more popularity than the other person, and then they start to feel really down about that. Their numbers start to get to them, and then they start to feel like they're less of a person than the other person, and they're going, well, hell, I've had my show the same amount of time as them. We kind of talk the same, like, how is this person growing more than me? And I've watched this happen. I've been doing this since 2012. I've watched this shit happen again and again and again and again and again. I'll bring up scenarios and situations, and I still love all these people to death. Let me give you a very valid situation that happened. Everybody was going to Canadian Drone Hub, all right? And Canadian Drone Hub was doing good. Well, then a couple of those guys branched off, decided to create the Drone Network. Okay.
Well, the Drone Network was a second affiliate, and they kind of went together to make the Drone Hub. They wanted to make a bigger hub, so they kind of joined in with the Canadian Drone because it was a Canadian Drone Network originally.
Right.
And they changed it to the Canadian.
You can only cut so many slices out of the pie till nobody gets any.
And continue on from there to get the
That's the thing. Now, let me tell you how that ended up. Those two factions split off, branched off. One became the Drone Network, and the other one just became the Canadian Drone Hub, right? Well, over time, I watched both channels bury themselves in frustration. I watched Kim and Roger and all these guys invite new people on that buried them and leached off of them and completely just did a number on their channel. And then I watched the same thing happen with Chris and Captain and everybody else until they were cutthroat with each other. Friends, longtime friends, you know this, Bill. We watched longtime friends that streamed with me originally when I was doing my shows that branched off to do their own thing. I was happy for them. Go, guys, have fun, enjoy, do what you do. Same thing with you, Bill. Go have fun, do what you do. I'm glad you guys want to do your own thing. Right. Go have fun. Right? But I watched everybody get cutthroat, and that's still happening to this day with all of you out there in this community. You backstab, you throw people under the bus to get ahead. You're willing to do anything to move forward to get popularity of any kind and recognition. Y'all need to stop that shit, man. That's why I left the community. I fucking don't care anymore. I don't care. I've watched it happen for too long. I don't give a shit. But if you want some real advice, I've seen it happen time and time again.
That's why I'm live on so many shows nowadays.
Stop fighting each other. Get along. Be fucking
Marcel, you're different, brother. I'm coming to your show soon, bro.
I mean, I'm sorry.
The reason I moved Tuesdays.
Last night I was just whooping everything.
I will say this. I'm sorry. I will say this, and this is the only thing I'm sorry for. I'm Bill. I'm always gonna be Bill.
Yes,
and that's what happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dan.
Yeah, exactly. I've gotten shitloads of dislike for my opinion many of times.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the last time I had an opinion, some jackass attacked my wife on Facebook. But I didn't say
Wow.
anything about that until now. So all you thrilled people who came and busted my balls for having an opinion, and I just wanted to let you know that's what you entitled. That's what you provoked. So feel good about yourselves, guys.
Right.
So you have a blast with that. So I'm tired of this
Remember how you
bullshit.
affect other people, not just the people that you're talking to.
But the
on
whole
stream,
point
but
is
their
it was
family and their
uncalled for
existence.
because
Oh.
this community that I was in, we all gave a shit about each other.
That's
We
right.
would never do shit about like that because
Dude.
that shit's across the fucking line.
You
It's
used to
not-
hear
it's-
talk 3 years ago. You used to hear talk about like FPV community and all these different things going on and this and that. And now it's show after show after show. Nobody's really doing anything. Come to my big meet. Come to my big meet.
Competition. That's all it's turned
Everybody
into.
wants
is
to have their
competition.
own little meetup.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah, competition. No more community. It's all competition.
Yep.
Gone. You've
I
eradicated.
won't
the
mention. I'm not going
community.
to mention the South Florida drone
Hang on.
meetup while I'm mentioning my FPV mafia.
Hang on.
I don't
It's
get
just that Bill remembers the 2017. That's when everything from 2014 to 2017. It was awesome. Man, it was awesome.
It was so cool.
It was just a different community. It was a different world. And then,
Just before
we
COVID hit.
watched everything take a massive shit. And then everybody throwing backstabbing under the bus, all the fucking competition that got created. And they just killed it. They killed the hobby.
That's what's so fucked up. Before my latest opinion, the one before this, I was literally attacked on Twitter, and someone said that the only reason that I was acting that way is because I was hanging out with Dan again. And I was so fucking pissed, man. I was
Dude.
like, what the fuck?
Dan fan club finding its way into everybody.
I'm
That's hilarious.
rooting. Here's the fucked up part. I'm rooting for all of you to succeed. All of you, whether you like me or you don't, I'm rooting for you to succeed. I just don't like stupid shit, and I hate liars, and I hate backstabbing.
That's what we were talking about,
Be
Mark.
real.
They've cut each other's throats by doing that.
Yes, it's so easy to be my friend. Bill, how long have we been friends?
Forever.
Ever, bro. You've never done anything fucked up to me, so I have no reason to be mad
We've
at
always we might get mad at each other and not talk for a couple of months, but then we always end up talking to each
you.
other.
We're friends.
I don't talk to
Yeah.
anybody, so it doesn't much matter. You know what I mean?
But see, this is what I'm
It
talking
makes
about.
it so much easier that way.
Here's what's cool. Would that have ever happened if I had not thrown my bitch fest? Fuck no.
Probably not.
Fuck no. That's my point, guys. That's what a community is. Working
Right.
together for a greater good. That's the
Mutual
whole
interest.
point. Would that have happened? Would that have happened at all if I had not embraced hell?
Now, mind you, this is a total opposite of what you would hear from somebody who's going to rebuild and
I
save
sent
the
you a
FPV
fucking link,
community,
Justin.
Dr. Quads. Okay, because he's
You have
totally
a link,
against everybody that's negative against him. So
Mhm.
you can be negative against this. You don't have to like what you're hearing, people.
We don't care.
Justin, if you go look, you have a link.
Yes, we sent you a link. But no, he's for real. We don't care whether you like us or you don't. We still want success for all of you. All of you. I want success for you.
Yes.
But instead of fighting each other, how about bringing each other up? You know, raise the roof a little. You know what I'm saying? Like
Totally.
take people with you, not just
Sometimes
use them
it's
until you get what you
criticism for a
want,
reason,
and then
you know,
throw
it's
them
to help.
aside.
Do,
You know?
do it Taylor Swift.
Marcel took it earlier.
Do it Taylor
It was
Swift. Take
criticism.
everybody with you.
Not negative.
Give,
man.
give the truck drivers $100,000 bonus. Do it Taylor Swift.
Cascades, Brad, what's up?
Oh God, I got an
That was
old
a
man
truck driver
bladder. I'll be
last
right
month.
back.
Well, kind of.
No,
I was more of a delivery
I'm
driver.
not that dick everybody makes me out to be. I promise. I want success for all of you. I really
Speaking
do.
of
I
dicks,
What's up?
just don't
There
lie.
he is.
Be honest. And tell the truth, and you're good.
what's going on?
Okay,
man?
you wanted into the conversation. Here you are. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go get water. Go ahead, talk, Justin.
No, I was going to say that speaking of people that were getting upset about other shows doing successful, that's exactly one of the reasons why Jim got so upset that he talked to me about. Yeah, because he said there was a lot of other channels out there that weren't really giving any good information, but yet all these people were going to their channel and not his. And he did. He tried to give out technical information for people.
Right.
And
There is so much misinformation on channels out there, though. I mean, you watch videos and everybody's got a review, and it's like, wait a second, you totally did this wrong, or You know, I mean, there's lots of stuff out there. You got to watch what you're watching. People think anything. If it's on the internet, I can believe it.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's got to be right.
Well, because Jim had that conversation with me right before he left the community, you know, amongst other things that some of us know about. But
Yep.
his main issue with YouTube was he was pissed because he was trying to give people technical information. They didn't want to hear it. And they were going to these other shows, to these other people that he felt like
They wanted to dog it and everything.
barely
else.
knew how to turn a drone on, and yet they were getting 50, 60 people.
So that's
their
what
chats.
that's what I consider fake community. Those are the ones that act like they know a lot, really don't. They're noobs, but they just parrot things that other people say that they hear, and then they just parrot that back, and then people think that they know a lot, and then they build a
I watched that. Here,
fake
watch
community
I'm
around
I'm
it.
gonna call it like I see it. They all have big brown puffy lips from where they kiss ass up.
You know how many videos out there mimic, or how many streams out there use other people's stuff, content for their stuff. They're live streaming. We're going to take everybody else's
You all
stuff
think you
from
see
another
Ken Heron about
stream,
chat so much?
use my stream. It's not like Marcel where he's getting people, hey man, drop your videos over here, I'll put it on my show. It's where he's going to another stream and pulling it into his stream.
Hey, Bill.
That's different.
That's
If
different. Yeah.
Ken would stop stealing the ideas of the small people and claiming them as his, we wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
That dude
that's
stole 3 of my ideas, and he
Hey,
knows
about
I'm
it.
a
Jim's-
members only. And I
Don't you
want to know
remember
where
Jim's
the hell he
video?
got the idea to climb that damn tower in the dark.
Well, like he did, he took one of
No
the
steps
logo.
on that thing.
Y'all
they're
remember
like-
the logo that I had that looked like a penis? You remember that one?
Okay.
Okay. And then Ken came on the show and he had done a video. But the thing about it was Koopy was like, dude. And I was like, dude, John, I already know. I know what it looks like. I know. But I'm going to leave it there right now. I'm just going to leave it there for a while. And so we already knew what Ken was going to come on and do. And I really think he thought I was going to blow my top kind of, and I love you, Bill. Don't get pissed, but Bill Horse style. You know, I thought he really thought I was going to pop. And I swear you should have seen his reaction because me and Koopy both were hitting the floor laughing because he made it go from a little small stubby to a big long woody, you know, and he did it on the stream, right? And me and Koopy, we go, oh God, we know where he's going with this. And me and Koopy fucking already knew. And so we were laughing our asses off. I mean, I was falling out of the chair. So was Koopy. Everybody else at that point knew we were going along with the gag and laughing like hell. But the look on his face, he was like, well, I'm glad to see you guys are such good sports about this. Like, yeah, it's hilarious, man.
Look, we're not going to bring Ken up that much more, but Ken has done enough to people in this community that we are all aware of some of the stuff he's done in the past. And he's answered for some of them, so it is what it is. But he's not the only one. There's enough of them out there that have done backstabby stuff to other people. I don't even want to name full groups of people because it's so pointless. It's so pointless.
Well, what kills me is how people go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's pointless because
how people are afraid. Because I know a person, Justin, that's almost saying the same shit that you're telling about why Jim left the community.
Mhm.
I can hear it. I get it from him, and I know he's telling me, and I also know that this guy is really smoozing and kissing ass to try to get ahead on YouTube. And it's like anything and everything is his goal to be ahead on YouTube. But the same sense of the word, I'm constantly getting, well, why are these other channels that do this kind of stuff getting more views? And why are these other channels, they're stealing my ideas? And I'm like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, exactly. When I watch his stuff and I try to tell him, I'm like, well, dude, you lost me after about the 2-minute mark, you know, and then you have a 17-minute video. I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm not going to lie about it. Like I try to watch, like I've told people before, I try to watch the videos they put in Coast to Coast Drones and Drone Therapy when I have time, because there's like a bazillion drone groups on Facebook and there's a bazillion YouTube drone channels, and I can't fucking watch them all. I do my best.
Oh, mathematically, it's impossible. Don't even try.
Right. How many people do you subscribe to? Not that they're subscribed to you, but do you subscribe to? Now tell me, how many videos are you 100% watching all their videos? Give it to me. Come on. Give me anybody in the chat. Is anybody in here subscribed and watching 100% of all the people they are subscribed to.
Yeah, no.
Or are you doing the?
Anyway.
Are you doing the? I uploaded a video. If you
Awesome.
comment on mine, I'll come watch yours and comment back.
Yeah, right.
It's
Show
like the
me some
only-
love, I'll give you some back. Hey, I
Yeah,
watch
exactly.
all kinds of videos and I don't comment. I'll leave a thumbs up and I'll watch the video, give you your watch hours. That's what really matters.
Exactly. Yeah. And then, or if you give them like a 2 or 3 word comment, oh wow,
Yeah.
was that a canned comment, dude?
You're
I'm like,
going to
hey,
comment
something.
something like, nice video, man. Great edit. Okay.
That's
I-
not
Yeah,
bad.
that
good area.
Okay, so
Cool
you
fly
can
spot.
you
You know how
can
many times I've commented that in 5 fucking years?
yeah you can see how much watch time each video acquires. People are sticking around for 12 seconds, long enough to type a quick little cool video, bro. Blah, on the next.
And then 2
Like,
comments
bro.
later, oh, that was pretty cool. And then 3 comments later, oh, wow, nice.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
It's like, dude, my boat sank. What the fuck are you talking about?
throwing me up here, man.
What?
Well, this is like I've told a lot of people in the drone community. I don't really sub to everybody's channels unless I have a lot of interaction with you. If I watch your live shows or
I
I'm
gotta
on your
like what
live
you
shows,
put up. I'll go to your
Well, I
channel
just
and
don't-
check it out. And if it's something like you're eating all the time, I'm not gonna go watch it. I'm
I
not
just
gonna
don't-
subscribe to you. I'm not gonna kill your algorithm for you. Thanks.
I just
I'm
don't
helping you.
watch. I just don't watch drone footage. So
Well, it's like Justin. Justin, here's some blunt honesty for you. I'm friends with you, bro. I don't watch your birthday content at all, my dude.
and that's fine. I don't.
Oh,
And what if
bro.
I? Yeah, but what if I told you
Yours
about your
now.
channel? I don't watch your
Exactly,
stuff because I'm not
exactly.
into
That's 'cause
motorcycles.
We're just friends. That's what we
But
come on
I
here. We
sub to your
conversate.
channel.
He
Because
watched
there
all
are
your
some
scooter
times-
videos, though.
I'm not gonna give
No.
anybody a guilt
Oh,
trip for not
good.
watching my shit. It's really out there. I know
Yeah.
I'm
that.
just saying. Sometimes I watch your. I sub
Do-
to you because you do live shows
do-
sometimes. and-
Right, but do you know why I don't care? Why none of you are watching? Here's why I don't
Remember,
care.
Bill,
Because-
Justin donated that scooter that I was
We're not
talking
your
about.
audience.
I'm not trying to reach out to you guys.
Watch the videos.
I'm not trying to. No, real. This is real. I'm not trying to reach out to you guys. I'm trying to reach a community of people that haven't fucking seen me, that don't know who I am or the things that I do. Because what we're so worried about is enticing our friends to you watch, you push the like button, subscribe to my thing. Come on, come back and watch my
Do
shit.
you like my video?
do like you're reaching such a
How come you
tiny,
didn't leave a comment, bro? You didn't like it?
itty bitty minuscule little niche of people.
It's
You guys
fucking
should be thinking
YouTube, man.
broader. You should be thinking like everyone out there, not just
love
this
my
little.
heart. I gave it my heart.
That's
Like,
what
and I don't
guess-
expect everybody to watch my shit.
I guess
even
I
the
should
people that come
rename
to
the
my
show
live
instead of drone therapy. It's Bill therapy.
It's helping you, Bill.
Yes,
As long
it
as
is,
you feel better,
tremendously.
bro.
I miss this.
We're touching on all of it tonight, Bill. I told you.
It
Get us started,
seems
bro.
really. It seems well. I still have to
Sometimes
do
you
things
have
in
to
roughly
release-
30 minutes or so.
release things, you
That's
know?
all right.
Yeah, we still have. Well, I take that back. We'll say 45 minutes, 40 to 45
Okay.
minutes.
Well, for
We're
45
good.
minutes, we can
I'm good.
straight rant. How many people we got in here?
24.
Yeah, we can rant to those 24 the
Only
entire time. Let's
17
go.
thumbs up. So there's still 5 haters in here.
There's still 5 haters in here. They have not made up their minds yet. They haven't decided if my opinion is okay or not. So we'll have to
Well,
wait
like us.
until.
And I've said this before. I don't expect half the people that even come to my live shows to watch my shit. If they don't want to watch
No,
it, that's
don't.
I don't blame them because
Right.
you're not. Everybody's not into the same content.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I sub to Bill's channel because I watch his live show. I sub to Dan's because I watch his live shows, and occasionally he does put a video out that I might find interesting. But I'm not
Scooter
into
nitrate.
motorcycle stuff.
Yeah, man, that Timu
So-
stuff.
Wait a minute. Does somebody need a car repaired?
What?
In the near future? Does somebody need a car repaired anytime in the near future? Huh?
Timu
I heard
on,
something
baby.
about that earlier. Somebody need a car repaired?
77 degrees down here currently. What? Hey man, I'll tell you
What
what.
time is it? Crotch 30.
Harbor Freight charges $10 for that same damn gun. I got it from
Oh,
Timu. I had to wait an extra week and a half, but I only paid $3 for that damn thing.
Yeah, dude. No, Timu's the shit. I don't care what anybody says. Timu's the shit. Yo, I actually took that chainsaw thing that I got and chopped up like logs like this big with it, bro. It was awesome. Oh, this thing is scary, bro.
They're actual Lenovo's, dude.
I know.
For like $4.
I know.
Damn.
Lenovo earbuds for $4.
Dude, I got a bunch of crazy stuff from there. Look, this shirt, Tibu.
No. Here you go. The 5 people, they all gave thumbs down for opinions, and me getting attacked on Facebook about my wife.
It's not my
Can't
fault
have
they have
a
tiny
guy
penis.
buy a pair.
I can't help the fact they have tiny penises. This is a panel full of big dick motherfuckers.
Hey, did you hear that, honey?
Man, I got 2 pair of these too, for the same price I pay for the sunglasses I buy at Walmart.
Awesome.
I
No,
got
but
2
seriously, I have the biggest.
I have the biggest
I have
balls.
the
Balls
biggest.
of the month. Yeah, Andy's had a reduction recently, just so you know.
I did. It was getting annoying carrying the wheelbarrow around, bro.
I bet.
Had to go in for his monthly
Yeah,
trimming.
imagine.
Look at
Ball
Ed.
waxing.
Ed, it's been a while since you've said anything, bro. That was the least expected moment for you to pop in, buddy.
What's up, Ed? How's it going?
It's been definitely a
Not much. How you doing, Justin?
I'm with that. It's bowl time.
Justin,
Yo.
you fucking ass.
Dude, every time I see Ed, that's all I think about. The South Florida drum meet. Those fucking glasses were hiked up like this the whole weekend. It's like,
okay. Let me ask you this. I heard something, and I'm probably going to catch shit about this too.
Let's go.
What was the South Florida drone meetup like that? Because I heard it was kind of like almost
The
click.
first one?
Like no, the most recent
Oh.
one, because I heard it was like a bunch of
Safety,
It was like-
safety.
Safety first. Huh?
Safety.
well, I heard it was kind of like there was a bunch of clicks. There was like,
It was.
people that felt like
Factions.
they were accepted, and then people that didn't feel like they were accepted. It kind of hung out over here by themselves.
So
You know,
is
and I
rumor
was
too,
like-
next year they're going to have one of those boards like they did at Minefield, so you could sign in and out of who's flying.
Well, next year I'm going for South Florida drum meet. Next year I'm definitely going to be there. I'm going to be in Hawaii. Yeah. What? I'm going to visit Ken's friend, the big dude, Hawaii 81101 or whatever his name is. He's awesome, bro. I finally set up a thing with him. We're going to go visit him.
Going to go slings.
Yeah.
How much is that going to
Honolulu?
cost?
I don't really care. I've been saving up to do it, so
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
I figured, fuck it. I have no reason to go to the South Florida drum meet again.
I didn't go this
Nothing
year.
there for me.
Big
Nothing.
baller like Dan saving up.
I went
Oh,
the
hey
first 2
man.
years, but
He said big baller, bro. I did. I sold a lot of bikes this year. It was a pretty good year.
Oh, that's right. It's big balls. Damn. I'm sorry, not big baller.
Elephantitis.
Elephantitis.
The old
Yeah.
life. That was the old life baller.
Sometimes that works out in your favor.
see
You
if we
drive
got
your
more.
pants and like, oh my god, wow, that's amazing.
Oh
That's a
no, we got another
problem?
light. Woo! we
Yeah,
got
I'm sure you
another
can
light.
pick up women at the bar real quick that way. Just wear a tight pair of spandex.
Yeah.
Might be a little uncomfortable while you're at the bar, but still get a trail coming behind you. Look at them all.
The biggest thing I
They're
guess
paying
is-
me, girl.
That's a weird way
What-
to start that, Bill. The biggest thing, I guess.
about the community that when I started that I miss is that like I
The
said,
biggest thing
people
that he
gave a
misses
shit
about
about
the
each other.
community.
They gave a shit about each other, and
Yes.
now it seems like
Nobody
it's,
cares.
you either succumb to the mob or you're ostracized.
Yes. Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
good way to put it. That's a really good way to put it. You're either part of the clique or you're not.
well, see, I was told at one point that I either needed to conform and kiss ass, or they were going to push me out, and I said, "Fuck you." And now I don't talk to half those people, and Dan knows what I'm talking about.
You had to conform, huh?
Gee, I wonder who those
Yeah.
people are. We don't have to name anybody.
You had to conform. Bertha conformed. Oh my God, no!
Yeah,
Oh,
Bertha
that's
conformed,
how
all
Bertha
right.
was born. Yeah,
You don't want to know.
that was where Justin's personality split.
She got bigger boobs and an extension.
Dan, the honest, I have to agree. I don't think I've ever changed how I've been. Thank you. But no, that's real
Yeah,
shit. Like,
that's it. That's what we've been
I've always
talking
tried
about.
to do,
Look,
just be
But there didn't
genuine
used to be a
person.
fucking clique. It used to be a real community. That's what we're talking about. We can still get back to there. It's just we got to understand the difference in, clique and community. I guess.
It seems
And
that people have lost their
recognizing
direction as
annoying
far as.
people.
I think YouTube hype is
Say that again, Ed.
a lot of it. You know what I mean? The YouTube hype is so much of it.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like
fame
if you
went
give
to-
a guy
fame
$1
went to
million,
other heads.
what does he do? He goes fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Fame went to everybody's head. They all
You
thought
give
they
a
could
guy a
get
new
YouTube
platform
famous.
for attention, and if that's what he's after, he goes crazy. And I think a lot of that's happened. People just get overwhelmed with it. I mean, I saw it when I was first in. I mean, it kind of got me into thinking of building the channel and pushing the channel more back in the day. I was pushing
Sure.
videos all the time. You know, there's money out. There's no money in YouTube. YouTube is a platform to promote yourself. That's
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
That's it.
Mm.
People look at it as a big moneymaker or some shit. Unless you're Bardwell, and he's still not using YouTube as the platform. He's making money elsewhere.
Oh, I
He's
do
Well,
want
there is money in
I
YouTube.
do, Mike. I want to emphasize this. Utilized correctly, YouTube can make you quite a profit. You can turn
It
quite a profit,
can.
and not.
I'm not saying he's not making money with YouTube, but
I
that's
know.
not his primary source.
I know, and I agree with
Look
that.
at
And
Stu.
it's not
Look
mine
at
either.
Stu.
But
down in Australia,
It depends
Yeah.
on
he
which
used to
market
put out
you're in.
tons
Too.
and tons of reviews and videos and this and that and the other thing, and it was all the hype. And the community's faded away as well, and things have changed, and life changes. And
Ooh.
now Stu doesn't put out a whole bunch of stuff. He's still doing stuff. UAV features, he's still doing stuff, but he's not like he was because
Yeah,
the
but
community's fallen that way. Even
what
down there, he said the same thing in one of his
That's
streams where the community just wasn't the same in Australia anymore.
right,
But I think what you said, Mike, really applies to the drone community, not other communities on YouTube. Some of them
varies.
need to make money.
I think it's a niche thing, and that's the issue. Is that a lot of people fall into the niche category. They're so busy putting out content because they get a few followers and friends that they think that that's who their audience base is. They're not realizing that they could reach out to a much broader spectrum of people, right? And getting those views. Like I said, look. I'll show you the difference instantly. I went from making drone content where I barely made over $100 a year, and that was with a considerable amount of subs and views. And then I started producing motorcycle content instead of drone content. And all of a sudden I went from making $100 to like $640 a month. Like that. That's without anybody sending me money, nobody buying my merchandise. That's
Just
viewership. That's just the difference of so like I said, it depends on what you're chasing. You know, Mitch is gonna, if he monetizes or he has,
Look at Mitch.
Yeah,
Mitch
He's
is
got
gonna
5,000 some subs in the last week and a half or some shit because he changed from being just Mitch the drone guy.
dude's about to get paid.
Old dude in a drone.
Yeah.
To Carnivore, changed his whole channel and promoted it that way.
Right.
And the Carnivore's taken off. He's found a little niche.
Here's the thing, though, is that Mitch chose something that I consider a niche category again, and I'm going to tell you why. Because diets come and diets go, and when they go, they go hard, bro. They flop, and then somebody moves on.
America,
to the
most obese country in the world.
Yes. So he has chosen something. He's chosen something that's niche. Whereas Dan got into motorcycles. 2 out of every 10 guys own a motorcycle, right? The videos I produce will pay me for years to come. Those tutorial videos and fix-its, they are an investment that I've made. Yes. They will continue to pay me. They're not going to fall off. They won't.
I want to reset a QX7. I go to Blue Falcon video. Correct. He's dead, dude. He's been dead for several years, and I still go there because it's the best tutorial videos for a QX7. Simple as.
You really have to think about what you're doing if you're actually trying to monetize and make gain, and keep it a substantial payment, not just a fall off, a niche choice, because so many people fall niche. That's what drones were. They were niche.
Yeah.
So
totally.
And FPV is even more of a niche.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, because not everybody can fly FPV. Anybody can fly DJI drone.
Your basic startup for an FPV drone versus a toy drone or this or that you fly regular is going to be way different too. You can get into a drone, a regular camera drone, way cheap by starting at Walmart or some shit like that. You can't do that with FPV.
Well, I would say anybody could fly FPV, but a lot of people don't want to take the time and effort that goes into it.
to learn it.
Because, like Dan has said before, people like buying off-the-shelf shit ready to go, which
They
I
wanna just fly.
understand. Some people just aren't technical and they don't want to get
Hey,
into that, which
you know,
makes sense to me.
I
to a
will
certain
say
extent.
this. I will say this. I bought the DJI FPV drone, and I was so frustrated with that fucking thing trying to get it in the air and make it fly acro that I actually think it was easier to get started with regular FPV than it was to get that thing unlocked to actually do a flip or a roll.
Brutal.
So for those of you who are like, oh, it's so
baby.
hard to get started, I will make you a bet that it was simpler to learn beta flight than it was to get the DJI drone set up and flying acro. It was the most painstakingly frustrating thing I've ever been through. Oh, you got to unlock this. You got to watch this tutorial video. Now you got to do this. And you got to put the motors at halfway. Then you got to do this and sign this agreement. In fact, it was like, holy shit, dude. I just want to do a fucking barrel roll.
That's
What
funny.
the hell? Never again, bro. I won't. I'm done. No more DJI drones. I'm good. Y'all can keep them.
No doubt.
But I mean, you can even go out and, like Bill said, he likes to do more of the GPS stuff. Newfound.
And
Well,
he could
go out
I'm
and-
just saying,
he
Dan,
liked it.
I've heard
Not
Dan
that much.
say, I will never fly another DJI drone so fucking many times. And then somebody will send him one to fly with. Okay.
Buy. I will never
Okay.
buy another DJI drone. I will
Okay, there we
fly
go.
one if they send it to me. But they're gonna expect an honest review because I'm gonna shitball it if it sucks. That's why. That's why nobody sends me anything anymore. Every single reviewer is like, "This dude is way."
He's got this
You
unreal
drop
visual
into
when
the
he says
prop,
shitball a
put
DJI
some water
drone.
on
I
it.
do.
Like rabbit toilets hitting the drone.
Dan's gonna abuse that fucker. You know.
I'm going to because I'm gonna torture test it. I'm gonna make sure it works.
right.
Dude, I shot one with a chicken nugget. What else did we shoot at that thing? Remember that?
What were you dropping on it that one day? You're dropping something into the props out on the back.
Oh yeah, no. So I was shooting. I had a wrist rocket, and we were putting loaded frozen chicken nuggets in it, and we were just blasting the Mavic Mini with.
There was something else I thought you were
frozen chicken
dropping into the
nuggets.
props too.
I was
Yeah,
doing
he did,
that.
like-
We did Orbeez. What else did we drop in the
Yeah,
props?
I
Man, I put that thing through the works, bro. I torture tested the shit. I blew the whole back
I think you
case off.
started with Orbeez dropping them into the prop or
Yes.
something like
No,
that.
I was shooting them at it with the slingshot. Everything was slingshot related. So we
Okay.
started with Orbeez, and then we moved up to frozen chicken nuggets, and then meatballs. Yeah, we were so destructive to that thing. But that's because they sent it to me.
It took it
He's,
though.
you see what
It did.
Mark's saying here?
It took
And
it.
that's
having trouble.
understandable. That's a medical thing.
Right, but he could get something with like goggles with diopters in it, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
possibly be
I
able
would
to see.
think.
Yeah,
So yeah, that you can actually you can get goggles that are kind of like have glass lenses in them.
Yep.
That you can see better. So they call them diopters, and you can
Yep.
get your goggles set up to you can actually see just as good as you do TV and stuff like that when you fly.
It's
My issue is motion sickness.
motion sickness, and a lot of
Yeah.
people. Well, look, Bill, I was like
the
that.
new
When I,
DJI goggles. The latest DJI goggles that came out came with diopters in it.
you know, Bill, I was
Game of-
just like that when I first started. You know what it was that was causing it? Angle mode was causing it because every time you would let off the stick, it would want to right itself, right? And so when I would tilt forward, it would feel like such a wishy-wash movement,
Yeah.
right? Because it would
like
do
that.
this. It would do this
Yep.
teeter-totter effect and this like rolling through the gyro effect that would just like, oh my God. You know, but once I put it in acro and I was able to line lock it and hold that lock, oh, everything just got so much easier. All that went away. I just started feeling the sticks out. Next thing I know, it was a smooth flight and everything just came together. So I went through that. I know that phase. You just got to get through it, man. That's all.
Man, I have trouble after an MRI.
Oh,
There's something in my head. So I get all fucked up like I've had jet lag for 3 or 4 days after I have an MRI.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really have tried to push through. I can fly like you know, Marcel and him were talking about, and then Bill was talking about how I can fly like stabilized flight, not go really batshit crazy. And
Just get used to
probably, but
Yeah.
if I do a lot of flip flopping and stuff,
You
and
got
then,
an escape
you know,
button. You let off the fucking stick.
There's
It
no
goes back to
reason
normal.
to do the flip flopping. I mean, the joy of it is, Bill, like in acro mode, is that you truly do feel like a bird, but you have to fly it. That's all, you know. And if you are the pilot in control, if you're the one controlling that bird, you're much likely to get motion sick.
So I finally found, I think, the perfect 3-inch for my build. Yeah, I gotta knock a little bit off the framework to make it work, but yeah, I think
Be a
I
cool
finally
canopy.
found.
Dude, I'm
Be a
telling you
slam
what.
dunk.
What about the tiny trainer?
What's that? Yeah, well, that might work, but the base on this is a little too wide still, so I got to shorten
That's
the base.
upside down, so you're doing reverse.
Well, yeah, so I'm gonna do
motors and just
right
reverse
pushers instead of pullers. Yep, I'm doing
Yep.
pushers, and obviously the frame will be on the inside, so this should settle a lot more once it's inside and the motors are flipped. But I got the antenna to worry about. But as you can see, it should sit on the framework pretty easily and snug. Should work well. So I'm gonna turn these to pushers.
down. You can use the frame that way, so all the electronics are all up in there. That give
Yeah.
you something else.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. Like I said, that once the frame is the motors are flipped
pretty
over,
good.
it should handle it. Should rip. So
Tiny trainer's not much different than that frame size,
really,
and it's got the canopy already there and everything, so everything's closed in.
That's an interesting thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
Caleb was talking about him using like a screen instead of goggles, like putting like a
Mm-hmm.
tablet or something in front of
a
him.
lot of people do that. I wouldn't use a tablet. There's going to be latency in the tablet.
Yeah. But yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I thought it was.
swung battery mount for you already.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Oh,
Flip
Yeah.
the motors and reverse it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good little frame for it.
And the motor's already black. You already got clear props on it. You won't even see them on flying. It'll just look like the tire spinning. Look at you, bro. Oh, buddy. It's time for you to sit down and 3D print a
The DeLorean frame.
DeLorean frame and slap it on there, big guy.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah, make it out of TPU, like the rubber, the same thing.
Yeah,
To make that way it can
that's
take
cool.
a hit and rebound.
How was
Yeah.
dinner, Leonard? He just went. He came in early and said he would check back in when he got back.
Man, he's lying. He's gonna go get some bang pussy, bro. Some bomb ass pussy.
He just went to. He said he had. I can't remember what it was. He said I had a really nice dinner going.
Shit. Dude just popped
My
four
retinas are
hymns.
damaged in places. They basically have gaps in my vision.
Hmm.
It's not repairable at the moment. They're experimenting using stem cells. Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Mark, that's the best time to send it when you can't see shit. That's when you full fucking beans, bro.
And hire the fastest kid in the neighborhood to go hunt down your drone for
Hunt
you.
it down.
There's some sketchy video FPV.
Well,
feeds
just
on my
don't-
fucking all that
Don't
shit.
pull, dude. Don't pull a Mel. Don't pull a Mel. Somebody sent him that 5-inch drone. Do you remember what happened with that? Did he ever tell you the story? We warned Mel. Mel, these are very fast. Somebody sent him an FPV drone. Mel, it's very fast. Take it to a nice field where you got some room to play with it. I got this. Don't worry. We're good.
You
Mel,
don't listen.
Mel
knows
does
better.
not listen to anybody. He took it down to his little local basketball court and took off. And he didn't realize the throttle was prompted at the halfway mark. And this motherfucker shot to the moon. Boy, it was gone. And all of a sudden, he disarmed it. And guess what? It came crashing back down to earth onto somebody's car. Boom! Right off the fucking hood. Ripped shit off the shit.
It was epic.
So you just went straight up in the air?
Yeah, like
You
threw it
put
off
the
a little
throttle
bit,
on.
disarmed, and then
Oh shit! Boom.
And then let me
truth
guess,
be
he said-
told, he's still
he's-
looking for that drone.
Yep. It hit something.
I was gonna say, I can see like one of those where like he takes you see him and there's like a video and he looks around, he just sets the controller on the ground and kind of
Yeah.
goes,
Nobody saw that. Grab it and go.
oh shit. All right, I'll be right back.
Mhm.
I took a buddy one time to go fly FPV. Never flown FPV. Stable mode. And I didn't have a second controller. I let him fly. I had goggles on. The dude took off. I'm like trying to tell him how to turn and this and that. And he kept going and he disarmed and we ended up walking. We were at a school flying. There was a row of houses, then a road, and then another row of houses. And we ended up walking past the first row of houses and found it almost to the second row of houses. It was a 5-inch.
You know, the first person I taught to fly FPV, I actually had a really good experience. It was an interesting experience, but I had a good one. The first person that I taught to fly FPV was Original Dobo. Ken came out that was 3 years ago. Ken, I invited him out and I was like, look, bro, I'm running this thing called Smash and Crash. Come on out. I'll let you use all my equipment all day. Break it. Whatever. Send it, dude. Learn to fly FPV today. And he did. Ken showed up. I was really surprised. Put the goggles on. We started talking. He started flying a little bit. He got used to it. Within like 25 minutes, bro, he's ready to flip the acro switch. I was blown away. I've never seen somebody learn so fast in my life. He's a quick learner, bro. Original Dobo learned like stupid fast compared to everybody else. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was sitting there kind of talking him through the motions a little bit, but still, even then, you watch people just have a haggard time trying to fly, bro, even with good explanation going into it. So he's a quick learner, bro. I got to give Ken props. You know, that day he was flying acro by the second hour. Well, it was quite impressive. And then I think he went home.
Fly acro for months.
Went home and he ordered himself FPV, and look at that, he became an FPV god in the community.
I flew stabilized mode for probably the first 3 to 4 months before I went to acro, and then I met Plummet, and we went down to Parts Park down by his house, just another 10 minutes down the road from him. One of his favorite spots, but it's all trees and a couple ball diamonds, and so it's a good. We call it Parts Park because you come back with parts. So we went down there and flew, and we were flying around. And he was flying acro. I was like, dude, okay. I flipped the switch and went to acro and haven't gone back. I can't even fly stable anymore.
Bro, I can't.
I take the hood up the stable mode. I'm like, what the fuck's going on with my shit, dude?
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
You realize the switch is off. You're like, why is
I started taking
so
acro
or
stabilized mode off my drones altogether.
You're like turning with both sticks, and it's like doing weird shit. Like,
the only reason I leave it on is so other people can fly my shit and not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the only reason I leave stable on there and all now.
Yep.
Yeah, that was. I've done that a few times.
He said Mike only had acro on his 5-inch, so that's where he started in acro.
Good. Is he flying yet? Lambo, are you actually Brett? You ripping yet, dude? Is he ripping yet? Do I need to go to his channel? I need to go to his channel.
I don't know. I haven't caught too many videos of him lately. I don't know.
Oh my God! Here we were talking about community all fucking night.
I'm not saying he hasn't put out any videos.
Well, I donated a bunch of equipment to get him in the air, so I hope he's up by now.
Yeah.
Right, we were working to get him that one night.
Yeah.
Spent a bunch of time talking to
nothing.
Pat, trying to figure out what to buy him and get him a drone. And
I've heard
build
nothing.
one. And last I heard, he was sending off somebody was building him one.
Okay, hold on. Smoke, DJI Mini 3, grainy flight, remembering last fall, beauty in the. Hey, what the hell?
Are you making short films now, bro?
Bro, what's going on? No FPV on here yet? What's happening? Brett, who do we need to yell at now? Tell me.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No FPV videos yet. And that's why his channel's not building.
I flew a couple packs in Eagle River and crashed in the Eagle River.
Nothing fresh, huh?
What?
I don't know. I'd think that drone would be pretty fresh after coming out of the water.
Good. Yeah, we're not saltwater up here. He's in the north area.
Justin, clean. You serious?
Yeah, I don't know the whole issue, but yeah. As far as what's going on with it now, I don't know.
The fuck, bro?
Talk to them too.
It must be about your car. I'm just saying.
Man, I can't win over this scenario, bro. Like, this situation is just such a. I don't fucking understand. Yeah. You're gonna turn me into the old me, you motherfuckers. You don't want the old me. I am Zen Dan. Don't make me other Dan.
Oh shit!
Namaste.
Wolfpack.
Other.
Wolfpack coming
Yeah,
back around, huh?
his whole head turns all the way around 360 degrees, and he smiles really big.
Bastard.
That way you know you're fucked.
Oh, let's see, boys.
We just ran out of gas. Everybody went,
Well, that was more than I wanted to see. That's fucking.
Ice cream sandwich.
That does sound good, bro. I want an ice cream.
Macapuno ice cream.
This is infused, so it's
Oh, you're talking about smoking, bro. I'm talking about eating.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about.
Do you have any just like regular weed?
I'm actually talking about real Macapuno ice cream.
Right.
I'm saying, Mike, do you have just any regular weed that doesn't have some weird name? He's like,
No
oh,
such
this is
thing.
ice cream. This is nerds. This is
This
this.
shit's
got
brain
birthday
rape.
cake,
He's like, this is date rape.
What
apples and bananas.
what do you want us to have? What would be normal to you, Justin?
I got
Just-
apples and bananas, birthday cake.
Just
I got
show
spice.
me a nugget and say,
got
look,
some
I got some
peanut
regular fucking weed.
No such thing.
Like, because he always gives us some weird name. He's like, look, I got date rape. I
you-
can't make it home.
I got
I need
fucked
help
by a
getting
gorilla.
here.
What?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
seriously, I got fucked by a gorilla.
Sour
It's
cheese.
kind of like. Here's the deal. It's kind of
That's a
like.
cool
It's kind of
logo.
like once you go acro, you don't go back. Once
Dude,
your state goes
better.
legal, you'll never smoke trash again.
Yeah. Dab time.
Like the dude from Grandma's Boy. Just
You
give me
remember?
some
I mean,
fucking
because
weed.
Mike
28
knows.
grams for $100.
Remember, Mike? Remember the days when you had to go to a dealer and it was like 50-50, you got a good sack or a bad sack?
Yeah. Hey man, this one's got a bunch of seeds in them, bro. Can I get a different one?
Can I go rifle through
Yeah,
the
well,
bag,
because they
man?
always
Don't
they
touch
always
my
try to
weed,
give the
man.
shake.
I remember going and you were like, dude, this shit's so compressed, I can't even tell what kind of weed I'm buying, dude.
Yeah.
And then, or it looked really, really good, and you go, man, I smoked half an ounce and it didn't even get me high. Well, dude, I told you it looked really good, but it didn't really get you high. But you bought it anyway.
It looked
Yeah.
good, didn't it? You bought it, huh? It looked
Yeah,
good
I
enough for
told you it sucked, but you said, "Oh, it looks awesome, smells great." You know, but now since we have legal stores, we walk in and go, "Ooh, I have some of that and some of that. Ooh, definitely some of that."
Back
So
in the day,
when I was-
somebody
It's like
come
a beer
around,
store.
they had some nice fucking Indo or something like that. That mean it was actual flour. You could see the actual nugget. It wasn't compressed shit. It was like you could see the flour that it was. It was like, wow, somebody around here is growing that maybe.
So,
Mhm.
Bill, we were going through I was like 18 or 19 at the time. We were going through my buddy's dad's garage, cleaning it out. And we found his old gas mask from Desert Storm. And we were cleaning everything out, pulling it out. We thought it was the coolest thing ever because, fucking army gear, right? You're going to play it out. You're going to pull it out and fuck with it, right? Inside of it was a big ass bag of old weed from Desert Storm. So we
Gnarly.
popped this thing, and you could just see it's all like flake, just
Dry as shit.
crumble, dried out really horribly. It still had like the slight
Bag was
odor
not
of
sealed
marijuana.
proper.
So of course we tried to smoke it, and it was like smoking stale dandelions. But we gave it a
Oh,
go.
Lord, probably ripped your lungs apart.
It was all right. It wasn't bad. It just didn't get us high at all.
Yeah,
Weed does have an expiration date.
yeah, for sure.
Well,
If you let it,
Yeah.
if you keep it dark and you keep it sealed, it will last for a long time.
control
If it was
area,
vacuum
you can
sealed.
keep weed for a very long motherfucking time.
Yeah, we didn't vacuum seal.
You gotta have a
shit. It was just-
controlled environment. It's gotta
People
be
don't realize
like
a lot of
clear.
people. What a lot of people don't realize is light actually damages weed more than anything.
Yep.
Really?
Darkness is the first thing.
That's why this is in a black bag.
All my shit's down here in a drawer.
That works too.
I used to have a box that was the old swimming pool pump that I had in my man cave building.
Jesus
And
fucking
then my
Christ.
wife came in and set it down on my desk and she goes, could you not put this where the grandkids see it and think, hey, grandpa got a swimming pool? I was like, oh, maybe I should put it in a different container.
Mike, I'm telling you, owns a weed store, bro. Mike owns a weed store.
Yeah, it's in his office.
It's in his office.
Oh. This is a half ounce of keef I picked up this weekend.
I showed Ed. I'm
This
smoking a can
keef.
of whoop ass.
Just straight
Yeah, man.
keef.
Yeah, that is fucking unreal. And to be
Picked
bricked
a
up
half
like that,
ounce for
man.
$40.
I'm like, oh my god, man.
I don't smoke. Mike knows that. I got a contact high just sitting around him, bro. I was fucked up like most of the time. Like, I just don't smoke.
Oh, those
Huh?
weren't
Bro?
regular Pop Tarts,
Oh
Dan.
God.
Fucking 100
You got more
milligram.
nerds?
Little nerds fucking
Yeah, the
run.
runs. Jeez.
Wow.
There's
Mike
Ron.
asked me the other night. He said, "Which flavor should I eat?" He's like, "I got Star Wars." I said, "Eat the fucking Star Wars."
I would totally do this.
Star Wars was apple.
Star Wars was
I said, "What flavor it is?" He goes, "I don't fucking know."
awesome.
There you go, lids.
You thought you were hooked up before, Dan? Look at this.
Holy.
Oh my god.
It's a 600 milligram pack. Dude.
Oh no, bro.
That little tiny pack.
I
600
love it,
milligram, dude. That's almost as big as the pack that you got for what, 50 milligrams?
Yeah.
What do you want?
They actually max ours out here at 500 grams. They didn't allow anymore.
We can't
I've
get
not
any more than
seen it.
200 at the club.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've not seen anything above 200 that we have here.
Yeah.
But we don't have anything that exotic. I wish we did.
I went
Most
to
of our stuff
like,
looks very
cannabis
like
type thing, and they
generic,
had vendors.
almost pharmaceutical, you know, and it's like
Not as-
mango haze, like, and they look like, what the fuck are those things? Like Skittles or something, but it doesn't, the packaging's not like that. It's very bland and generic.
Yeah,
It's
ours
like the
is straight up pretty much like the package. Just a
Mm.
Yeah,
different
yours are
brand.
borderline pushing
Mine are
copyright.
just coming black.
Yeah, yeah.
That's ours in Canada.
This one's probably the
Oh, wow,
farthest
it's all
away.
black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This is
everything's
black
covered
and
up.
That's what I said. Mike's are borderline
That's
pushing
kind of like
copyright.
bringing back
Straight
memories of
up.
the old dealer.
Look at that, gas heads. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
that's
yes.
that's ours in Florida. What?
Sniffing the
What?
markers.
marker.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got some cartridges too. Those are
Yeah, those are
cartridges.
fancy ass cartridges too. Like packaging is like 10 times the size of the cartridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's like that here too. It's ridiculous.
They always want to make you think you're getting more than you really are.
Yeah, that's the actual cartridge you get.
Very environmental friendly.
They're talking about a different
Disposable.
kind of vape there, Caleb.
Well, Bill, I'm gonna go lay down here, buddy. It's time for me to take my meds and lay down. So,
It's time for me to do my things before my wife comes and tells me I can't have my birthday party.
Yeah.
oh, 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 Bill.
No,
You need to-
no,
need
I
to-
was- I'm hoping for a new vehicle. I'm
Need to
hoping for a
borrow?
new vehicle.
You need to borrow?
No.
I would
We're all
hope
safe
not.
here.
No.
Go ahead. Come on, Justin. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I hope not at his age and he's married.
7
really
grand.
need
But
condoms?
what age were you gonna say?
I wasn't going to say an age.
At age?
It's a prime 35.
Damn. So hook me up.
From 35. Yeah, when I'm dreaming. At
Watermelon
night.
Siddles. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Thank you very much,
dude.
Dan, and
No,
everybody. I've got stuff I
confused.
need to get to too.
Shout out
It
to
was-
Mike.
All right.
I don't give a fuck if we had 3 views. I had a blast
That's
tonight,
crazy.
folks. I did. I had a
Appreciate
Yeah,
that,
baby.
Mike.
Ass bash. Dan's
Pleasure to
first,
be here, Bill.
first and maybe last. You never know.
Yeah.
You might make it up here, but
I
at
think
least
we need
he's
to try to do-
next
we'll try to do
season's
this.
Ass bash.
We'll try to do this more regularly than before. It was
Yes.
much more fun.
Anomaly.
Thank you, folks,
Oh, yeah.
and everybody in the chat. We will
Yeah,
bid
see y'all
you
Peace out, everybody.
adieu until next week, and we have a regular drone therapy again. Later.